Finding Your Space, written April 9th, 2021 by Pam Buchholz. It's truly important for you to create special space or spaces for yourself. The space needn't be big or grand. In fact, some of the best special places are small and intimate. They can be inside your house or outside, and it's great to have them in both places if you can. This is a space where you feel most comfortable with yourself, where you feel an inner calmness, a place where you're able to tune out the busy world for a few moments and just breathe. Your space where you can focus your thoughts, put things back in perspective, be inspired, read a book, write in a journal, think creatively, work out a problem or a challenge you're facing, or just enjoy this moment in time. A place in which you can be fully present with your surroundings and that simply just makes you feel better. Now, what elements do you need to find or create your space? Maybe it's natural light or shade, warmth or coolness. Do you feel better when you have plants, trees or greenery close by? Are there natural sounds that you like, or do you prefer silence? Do you need comfort, like a blanket, a rug or a chair? Or are you happy sitting on the sand, grass or floor or a flat piece of stone? Your space may be in your bedroom, kitchen, apartment, house, barn, yard, garden, beach, lake, local parkland, nearby river, a public library, truly anywhere. With some imaginative thinking, you can create your space wherever you want. A place where you feel inspiration is all around you. A Piscean, I truly am a water sign. I need the element H2O not only to survive, but to thrive. I feel an incredible calmness when I am near water. Being born and growing up in a small coastal town probably plays a big part in this. With miles and miles of wide sandy beaches, this is where I always headed to when I needed to think, to clear my head. The feeling of that salty breeze on my face, the sound of crashing or lapping water, the ever-changing, ever-moving water. Some of my earliest memories are of my mom taking me to the beach during the summers. She would walk us to a beautiful beach where she would spread a large blanket on the sand and we would stay most of the day, just playing in the sand, paddling in the water and eating the simple sandwiches that she'd made earlier that morning, which always tasted so much yummier when eaten on the beach, even with some sand in them. And then there was the long walk back home, still smelling the salty sea air, feeling the warmth of the late afternoon sun on our skin, with no care or worries in the world. As I grew up, the beach was a place that I would go to feel better about teenage heartaches, have late night parties, escape arguing parents, try to forget about school pressures, etc. And as I was older, it was also the place I would go to find calm and think through my own marriage problems at that time, work challenges, money worries. It was even the place I grieved for the loss of my father. I would find solace. My broken heart would start to mend and my spirit recover when I could be on the beach, next to the Atlantic Ocean. Over time, I realised that I didn't have to be by the sea to find this inner tranquility and calmness. It could be a river, a swimming pool, stream, lake, pond, waterfall, any body of water. Now, maybe being born in March and therefore Piscean also plays into my affinity with water. In fact, some of my best aha moments have been when I'm in the shower. Through the years, when stressed out about different issues, as many do, I began not being able to shut off at night and found it difficult to get to sleep. And the more you worry about not sleeping, the more you can't sleep. A vicious circle I'm sure some of you are all too familiar with. I discovered that I found it easiest to fall asleep when I could hear water. Rain on the roof, a running stream, the lapping of waves on a lake, or the crashing of waves on a beach. Unfortunately, there wasn't always a water sound that I could hear whilst in my bed. So you can only imagine how happy I was with the invention of sound apps for your phone. I can now listen to raindrops on my roof without it having to rain, a bubbling brook, although I cannot hear one from my bedroom, and of course, crashing waves on a beach, even when I've travelled away from my beloved Hatteras home. Whilst water never solves my problems for me, it does help me to be calm and clear my head of cluttered thoughts, so I may focus and rationalise. Water also gives me the peace to relax when I need it most. It enables me to remember the things I'm thankful for, the things that make me happy and I'm truly grateful for. Over the years, I've evolved a comfy, cosy go bag so that wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, and whatever the season, I can always make myself just that little bit more comfy and cosy and help to make it my space, even if it's only for a short time. Obviously, it changes a little between summer and winter, but the key elements are always there. My journal, pen, spare pens, as there's nothing worse than your ink running out when you're writing down your latest inspiration or idea. My lightweight puffy blankie, small bottle of water, a snack, sunblock, and of course my phone so I can take some pictures. The bag and blanket are exceptionally lightweight, so it's super easy to throw over my shoulder. I always throw my go bag in the back of my Jeep, when I'm going anywhere, as I never know when I may decide to just pull off the road and spend some me time watching the world or taking photographs and writing. When I walk to the beach, I always take my go bag, so once I find my favourite spot, I can sit on the blankie or wrap it round me in the winter, which is awesome, drink my coffee and be inspired by my beautiful Atlantic Ocean. I have already created several spaces around the inn and at the beach close by, places where I just can go when I need to escape from my sometimes hectic, crazy world. As you continue on this adventure with me, I'll introduce you to some of the places I can be found around the inn and Hatteras, and I'll no doubt create some new ones along the way as I continue to explore my world. Do you see how important it is to understand what gives you a feeling of calmness and tranquility? Knowing what elements create this environment will help you create your space, the place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of your life, and it enables you to switch off, relax, and breathe. So, here's the challenge. It took me a long time to recognise that water was one of the main elements that centred me and helped me create the environment I needed to be at my most thoughtful. I invite you to spend some time thinking about your surroundings. Explore your senses. Find that place where you feel an inner tranquility that transcends your busy life, where you can calm your thoughts and see clearly. Recognise, acknowledge, and claim this space as your space. I'd love to hear about the special spaces you find and create. Please feel free to comment or email me. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and have fun finding your space. Love and hugs, Pam.